Hi, and welcome to this gentle Pilates and stretch workout. All exercises will be performed on the mat, and there are no moves that are on our hands and our knees. So if you have sensitive wrists and knees, this is the perfect Pilates workout for you. We will be working a bit on the thighs, core, and glutes. Great stretches for the hips. And we'll be starting just like this in a crisscross position. If you need some support for your hips, now's a great time to grab a pillow. You can, or rolled up blanket to support your hips, lifting you up a bit, tends to release. And then you can also use the pillow to support your head and neck and some other exercises if you wish. Like I said, we'll be starting right here in our crisscross position. Lengthen your spine, sitting up as tall as you can. Roll those shoulders down and back. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale out to the side, and then bend the elbows, fingertips coming right behind the ears. Inhale, open up that chest, pull the elbows back, and as we exhale, we're going to round forward and pull the elbows together, like we're curling into a little ball. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. And last one. Finish with our elbows out to the side, and then extend your left hand down at the side. We're going to take our right elbow towards the left knee, and a little twist or side crunch, and then again, open up, stretch out to the side and to the back. Come down and stretch up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Let's switch sides. Right arm comes down. Here we go. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. And last one. And open, release it down. We're going to come to a seated position with our legs bent in front of us, feet flat on the floor. Sit up as tall as you can, and then support ourselves with our hands underneath our thighs. Tuck your chin, slightly round that lower back. We're coming back just about halfway to a half roll back, and then bring yourself up back to a seated tall position. Again, you can use your hands to help. Tuck, come halfway back, just so you feel that core really engage. Pull the belly button into the spine, and we come up. Two more like this. Roll down, C curve here, tuck those hips, and up. Down. Last time, help yourself up. And this time we're going to roll back all the way nice and slow. All the way on our backs. I'm going to bring our heels slightly closer to our glutes. Press that lower back into the floor by doing a little pelvic tuck here. I want you to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. And we're slowly going to peel our back up off the floor into a glute bridge. So starting with that tailbone, tummy is in, we tuck and come up just about halfway to the mid-back. Not all the way, so there's no arch in the back. We squeeze the glutes and we lengthen those hip flexors. Now starting from the top, we roll down nice and slow. I like to think of it like a piece of tape or like a Ziploc bag. You have to start from the one end, pinch all the way up to the other side. Let's do that again. We tuck the pelvis, peel it up nice and slow, relax head, neck, and shoulders, squeeze the glutes, and we release it back down. A few more times like this. It should feel really nice on that lower back and the spine. And down. And last time. Up. Can we hold this one? Deep breath in. Lower down on our exhale. Okay. Let's leave our right foot on the floor. Left foot is going to cross above the right knee. So we're going to a figure 4 stretch, but we're leaving our feet on the floor. Take your arms out to a T. That'll help us stabilize in this position. Our foot is flexed on top and we're opening our knee out to the side. Keeping our shoulders on the floor, I want you to swivel your legs, kind of lean them over towards the right, and you're going to feel a stretch in that left hip. It's okay if the left hip comes up off the floor. We come back to center, and then we lean left. Now you might feel the stretch in your right hip. And in the lower back, that's good if it's a stretch. And we come back to center. Let's try to keep our lower back pressed into the floor, keeping that pelvic tuck. We're going to do that 2 more times, each time going a little bit lower down. So we lean to the right, pushing the knees, the right knee to the right, and we come back to center, and we let them fall to the left. Feeling that stretch in the waistline. And we come back to center. Last time. If your hips will allow you to, I want you to come all the way down so your left foot is even flat on the floor. Hold that stretch there. I want you to be feeling that all in that left hip. Should feel great. Inhale. Exhale, engage that core. We pull the legs back to center. And this time let them fall all the way to the left. And again, if it's available to you, this time you could even go all the way down. Maybe the top or the side of your left thigh is on the floor. Feeling that stretch all through the side, from the lower back into that IT band. Inhale. And we come back to center. Now we can pick up our right foot up off the floor and draw the knees in. Whew, getting even deeper into that hip. Lower the right foot to the floor and uncross our left. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Cross right ankle on top of the left knee. Foot stays on the floor, arms come out to a T. Let's take the knee over to the left, and we come back to center. Keep the core engaged, keep the pelvis tucked. Swivel to the right. And back to center. We go to the left again, maybe a little bit further this time. And we're breathing however suits your needs right now. A little bit further to the right. Back to center, and this time all the way down. If it's available to you, the right sole of the foot comes onto the floor. Again, you should feel this on the outside of your hip. Inhale. On our exhale, we come back to center. And last time, we go to the other side. Again, if it's available to you, all the way over so the right thigh is on the floor. Inhale. And we come back to center and uncross. Knees are together and let them both fall to the right. Flip your palms to the ceiling, and then little roll onto your right hip. As we inhale, we bring our left arm up and over to meet our bottom hand. Inhale, open up. Maybe you can get both your shoulder blades on the floor. Exhale, come back to center. So the shoulders and the hips are stacked on top of each other. You can relax your head on your pillow or on the mat, or you can lift it, whatever feels good to you. We open and we close. One more time. And let's go ahead and open again. And then we swivel our feet towards center. Let's do the same thing the other side. Come onto the left side, knees fall towards the back. Other hand reaches up and over to meet your other palms together. And then we open up, inhale, open up the chest, that feels great. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. And we open. And close. Last time we open, stay here. And swivel the knees so they're facing the ceiling again. Let's hug both knees in and do a little rock and roll around, so releasing any tension left in the lower back. That should feel really good. From here, we're going to roll onto our side. You can support your head with your hand here, and let's bend that bottom leg. Top leg is straight, and we're all lined up with our shoulders, our hips, and our toes. Lifting the top leg, lengthen it, really stretching, making it long. We're going to come forward and tap our toe, and then we come back and tap our toe. So we come forward, tap, back, and tap. So we're trying not to let our foot rest on the floor. Think of when played hot potato when they were kids. So it's like it's hot and up. Not coming very high. But now that our hips are nice and warm, it should be fired up here. 2 more like this. And extend it straight out towards the side. Holding the leg up, I want you to bend your foot and then lengthen. So looking down to the side, knees not moving, just the bottom half below the knee is bending and straightening, using that hamstring, back of the leg. You're still going to feel it on the side of your thigh and in the glute here, holding the leg up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to lengthen the bottom leg and then bend that top leg. If you can, foot comes onto the floor on the toe, or you can leave it back behind the leg, whatever's comfortable for you. Flex that bottom foot here, using that inner thigh, little leg lift here. Try not to roll back. Think about lengthening everything from the shoulders all the way out through the heel of the foot. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to bend both legs again and come up onto your elbow, and then lengthen the top leg. Extend the arm to the side. Big inhale, reach and stretch all the way over. and then come back. We do this 3 more times. Optional advanced version here is to lift your hips off the floor into a side plank. You do you. We lift and stretch and come down. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And release. Nice job. Let's do all that on the other side. So coming onto our sides, supporting the head, making sure we are lined up, bend the bottom leg. And top leg lifts up. We come down and tap, and back and tap. Again, think lengthening, pulling up, using our core at the same time. For 3 and 2. Last one. We lengthen and then we bend and straight. Bend and straight. Make sure the knee doesn't come forward. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Bending, either crossing behind or crossing in front. Lengthen the bottom leg. We flex the foot. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Not a big movement here. Really got to isolate that muscle. Inner thigh strength is so important, especially for balance. One of our underused muscles. Give me 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Coming up onto the elbow. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is extended. First, we leave our hips on the floor. Big side stretch over. And release it down. If you want to lift the hips into a side plank, here we go. And reach. Lengthen, reach up and over. Tummy in. 2 more. And last one. Your hand comes on the floor. We lengthen the leg as we flip over onto the fronts of our bodies. Just a few moves here. Very slow, very gentle. I want you to watch me first so you don't have to crane your neck to look up at the screen. You're going to relax your forehead onto your hands, which are stacked together. Feet are spread about mat width or about 1.5 feet apart. And at first, you're simply just going to lift the leg and lower down, altering each side. So your leg is straight and you're lifting from the glute. And then we point the toe. Join me now. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders, forehead onto the tops of the hands. Pull the belly button up into the spine. Squeeze your glutes. We lift the leg and lower down. And lift. And lower. There's no swaying or arching of the lower back. Think about pressing the pelvis into the floor. Keep going here. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. If it's comfortable for you, you can lengthen your hands straight out. And again, just rest your forehead on your mat. We are going to add the opposite arm as leg. So we lift, one arm, one leg, and again, put it down. Opposite, lift, and down. We're not coming far up off the floor. And again, think about making it long. Really extend, reaching forward rather than up. We have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to relax the lower half except for the core, keeping that pulled in. Next, we're going to very gently, very slowly and controlled lift the hands up off the floor. We're going to sweep the arms down to the side and behind, back to the front, and lower down. I'm just coming up a couple inches, slow and controlled, no jerky movements. We're not coming up very far. Here we go. We lift, sweep, forward, and down. Just a few more. We lift. Tummy in, squeeze those glutes. Last one, lift, sweep, forward, and down. Nice work. We are going to come back onto our backs one more time. Hug those knees in. Again, releasing any tension here. A little rock and roll if that feels good to you. Drop the shoulders down and then take your head side to side. Again, releasing any tension. Coming back to center. Let's lower the feet back to the floor, keeping our knees bent. One more exercise for our abdominals. Hands are coming behind the head. Again, slow and controlled. Elbows are wide. We curl up, pulling the belly button into the spine. Option to extend one leg. Option to stay here. Option to reach. And we lower the leg and lower the upper body. If you want to stay with your hands behind your head supporting your neck, please do so. So we curl up, leg up. Option to reach 1 inch higher, and we come back down. Again, we curl. Curl, extend, maybe reach. And down. One more each time, each side. Make it your best. We curl, extend, reach, and slow and controlled down. And down. Beautiful job. Rolling onto our sides. Take your time, gently press yourself back up to a seated position. And we're going to take a little straddle stretch. So this is going to be different for everybody. Doesn't have to be real wide, maybe a little bit wider if you have a traditional yoga mat, just enough so you're feeling a little tug in the inner thighs. But most important, I want to make sure that you can stand up tall or sit up tall. We don't want to be rounded. So if we need to scoot your legs in a little more, if we need to bend the knees, that's totally fine, just to get you in an upright position, and maybe that pillow or folded up blanket is underneath those sit bones. Okay, so we're in our chosen position. Left arm is down at the side, right arm reaches up, and first we do a side lean over. Hold here, and we release that. And then we turn our torso, and then reaching down, torso over that knee. So you're going to feel this up the back of the leg, through the hamstrings, maybe in your lower back and upper back. Your body's going to feel it where it needs it. And let's make sure that our other hip is still on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. And let's come out of that. Same thing, other side. Big side stretch over first. Hold it there. We're opened up here so we're not twisted forward. And now we're going to twist chest over the leg. Again, this is going to look different for everybody. You do what's best for you. We breathe into that stretch. Make sure our hips haven't popped up off the floor. And come up out of that. And now let's bring the legs together. Again, if they're bent, totally fine. Inhale. Exhale. Let's slide those hands forward into a forward fold. And you're feeling this in the back of the legs, and maybe your lower back, maybe your upper back. And come on back up. This time we reach up, inhale. And exhale, reach towards me. We're not going to go as far this time. Keeping more of a straight or a neutral spine. Breathe into it. Give me one more big inhale. Exhale, reach one more inch. And come on back up. And let's take one leg, cross it across the other. Arm comes up. And then we twist to the side and reach back around. Continue to sit tall, really lengthening through the spine. Release, come back to center. Let's switch sides. Left arm comes up, inhale. Exhale as we twist around. Inhale. Grow tall. Release. And let's fold our legs in one more time. Big inhale, arms come up. And exhale down. I hope you feel amazing. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Let me know how you liked it in the comments, and we'll see you next time.